Welcome Investorholics and friends to another video. In this video we will take a trip around Westeros and explore the investing lore from Game of Thrones. Stick around to see if your financial winter is coming. At times we've all found ourselves in the proverbial financial fire, so hopefully these little hacks and tricks that we've picked out from the Game of Thrones will actually lead you to your throne of freedom, both financially and mentally. Stick around. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up, that'd be great. Subscribe to the channel, always a great help. The majority of the education systems throughout the world do not have a meaningful focus on financial education, so we need to have that in the back of our mind and be taking responsibility for that ourselves. So whether you're a parent, whether you're a millennial or whatever, you need to be educating yourself. To get ahead, we need to keep educating ourselves. That is the key. Knowing who to trust is definitely a big factor in your success in life. So taking time to get to know a person, and essentially if something looks too good to be true, it pretty much is true. So be wary. I've always found it strange that people with lots of money that turn up in an expensive car to Wall Street or to the big investment firms take advice from people who arrive on the train. To me it just seems crazy that people who don't have money are giving advice to the people that have money. And probably one of the reasons why is that is because the brokers are just moving money from your pocket to their pocket. To the average person, risk-taking has definite negative connotations. So taking well-considered investment risk periodically definitely has the power to materially change your life over time for the better. So the way we do it is we take small risks at first and learn from the experience and then build up over time. Strangely enough, Mr. Jim Rohn had been using or talking about winter coming for quite a number of years before Game of Thrones, so it was kind of funny to hear this phrase used. I'm not sure if Mr. George R.R. Martin is actually a fan of Jim Rohn, but I think it's apt that they both cross over and the meaning is pretty much the same. I always find it ironic that a lot of people use debt to buy junk that they don't necessarily need to impress people that they don't actually like. You know, whether this whole Facebook, Instagram thing has made that any different, I'm not sure. Might just be more obvious, but yeah, like using debt to buy junk it's worthless in the end. So a wise use of debt is a key to your financial future. There's definitely a strange beauty and a definite parallel with Game of Thrones and the long-term investing. Typically, because those long-term investors will wait and wait and wait until, as these quotes say, there's blood in the street, there's fear in the street. That sort of correlates with Game of Thrones type atmosphere as well. So you're looking to buy great companies when they're on sale effectively, and that's when everybody else is scared. Especially for new investors, can feel like a win or die type situation when you're starting out in the investment world. The key thing that I keep in mind is I never invest an amount that I can't afford to lose. So if I think that it would affect my day-to-day living, if I lost that money that I'm thinking about investing, whether it's in a house or shares or whatever, then I have to reevaluate and maybe not do the investment. To be good investors, we need to keep in mind the reality of investing. We need to keep a level head when we're doing it, and we also need to keep this mindset for the long term. So even great investors like Peter Lynch understand that you're not going to have a success all the time. So he works on the principle that 6 out of 10 times he'll have a win. And also, be mindful of how the stock market works. Hi there, Investor Alex. Gratefully appreciate that you're hanging around to the end of the video. Hopefully at least one of these laws from Game of Thrones will help you at your day-to-day investing journey. If you are keen to see more videos like this, leave us a like, give us a thumbs up. Don't be scared to subscribe. That way you'll know when all the new content is coming. Hopefully we're adding some value to your life, and we're cracking your financial sky. Invest on.